Okay, we should be live. Today is Tuesday, January 11th. The time right now is 4:52 p.m. and the temperature is around minus 9 degrees Celsius. I did throw the temperature up on the screen, but I can't quite see it. I'm just getting my gloves out. Hello to Brandon, Kathleen, Yahya, Ali in the chat. And I'm here at Exhibition Stadium. I'm going to step away from the screen for a second. I've got a double glove up. It is cold today. Thin gloves. Slightly warmer ones. I recorded a walk last night in much colder temperatures. This was more than enough. And hello to everyone dropping in on the stream. It's so cold, I might just leave my mask on just to help out with any runny nose or anything, and rather than turn the camera around and do the selfie, I'm just going to do this because I can't really touch the screen right now. These are touch-enabled gloves, but oh well. I just realized I'm going to have to turn that weather off. Let me do that. Glove up. So this is the exhibition loop. I just rode a streetcar over here. Uh-oh. My gimbal is not liking the cold. Let me see if I can reclamp everything up. This will be a rather short stream if my gimbal decides it doesn't like it. There we go. So last night I recorded the coldest walk I've ever done on this channel. I don't know if this is the coldest stream. The sound was good, now it's bad. Johnny Stumble stream is showing an old live. That's fine. That must have snuck in. Can you guys let me know if you can see and hear me okay right now? The mic is low or unattached. Okay, let me reattach it. Hello? Let me see if I can fix this. In. I must have disconnected something in this process. Maybe one of my connections came out. How is that? Are we better? An external mic disconnected. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the mic sorted. Okay, how about now? If you could let me know if this is better, then we're good to go. Some people saying much better. Okay. That was an ordeal. I just got to throw my gloves back on. What a good start. if the mic cuts out again, please let me know. My equipment might not be geared for these kinds of temperatures. So this is Exhibition Place. Better than before. Is it good enough? Oh man. And there it goes. Okay, I'm gonna reset my gimbal again. What is going on with today? What's this all about, eh? Oh well, at least I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo the microphone setup here because this gimbal is now drunk. I don't think it likes the added weight of the thick cable I'm using in the cold. Tis no. Okay guys, we're gonna go to plan B. Okay. We should be better. I have switched to the old school wired microphone. Sorry guys. We just went back in time 20 years. Let me make sure I put away my expensive wireless microphone properly before I start moving again. Yeah, I think I got it. All right. Wow, what a fun start to this stream. Note to self, do not use wireless equipment during a polar vortex. I don't think it actually is a polar vortex, but it might as well be. All right, let's try this again. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Sounding good? Godwin says maybe a streetcar ride today. I just recorded a streetcar ride. That's what I did on my way over here. It might actually be the iPhone port. It just told me an external microphone disconnected. So I think it's the lightning port on the iPhone actually, and not my equipment. So we might have to go this one completely micless. Let me try this one more time. Unplug. This external mic is disconnected. Guys, I think the iPhone hates this cold weather. My lightning port keeps disconnecting. If it disconnects again, I think we're just going to have to go completely micless. So it wasn't the wireless mic after all, it was the mic port. Lisa 5, you're nuts, but the effort is commendable. Thank you, Lisa, for the $5. Thank you. And then the question will be, is it cutting off because the cold weather, or is my iPhone just borked? Is borked.
You're nuts, but the effort is commendable.
Okay, I'm gonna put the wired microphone away. It keeps disconnecting. Thank you, Lisa. We're gonna get a look at BMO Field. So we're gonna be streaming Ken Continuum style. No microphone. Let me put this away. The joys of streaming in the freezing cold. Goodbye, microphone. Okay, so it's not going to sound as good now because there's no real wind protection, but hey, what can I do? Apple didn't build a product for the Canadian environment. Good job. Is it Cupertino? Where are they located? Wherever the heck Apple is, good job. Last winter I was streaming with my Samsung and never had this problem. Hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, it's not going to sound great now because it's just the phone's microphone. There's BMO Field. Maybe we can go get a look at the playing surface. Quiet but clear. My gimbal is also complaining about the cold. This was not a stream that was meant to be, but I haven't done out in the wild stream in a very long time. We hear Johnny in the wind. Whoa, sporting venue. The real man says just keep going, you are fine and we can hear you. Thanks, Tara. I'm gonna have to do some investigating with this iPhone later. At least it's not super windy. Toronto FC game tonight? I don't think so. Although if there were a game, it's not like there would be people here. Although I imagine there'd be more people than this. So I think we're gonna head over, oh, there's some wind, over to the Garrison Crossing maybe, because we can check out the skating rink at the Beltline Trail, and that'll be it pretty much. I didn't record any videos today, but I went out at midnight last night and I got one. Sanjay says school is reopening on Monday. Yes. Congratulations to all the parents out there who are getting that curveball they were throwing taken away. And you know what? The province, I watched their press conference today, and they were pretty upbeat about things, relatively speaking. It's obviously a political angle, but still, they're boasting about their added ICU capacity. They've started separating cases in hospital for COVID and with COVID. I'm sure this is all a reaction to public polling telling them that they weren't doing so good. It's kind of a big 180 they took. At least that was the impression I got. Oh well. Jacqueline, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. There's a look over at Ontario Place. And if you are just joining, I apologize for the suspect audio quality. My iPhone wanted nothing to do with wired audio connections from two different devices. So there's what I look like. I guess I don't have my microphone to worry about. It is cold. Hello, Estelle. And that bus is going all the way up to Wilson Station. It's a hell of a journey that bus is going to go on. So yesterday my punishment for not making any videos was going out at midnight when it was minus 17. And today my punishment for doing nothing is coming out and live streaming. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, very chilly Johnny. Thank you, Mike Landry. I'll have you know I am quite warm and toasty. There's the Hotel X. I don't think I've ever walked by it and not commented on what a hideous monstrosity it is. Minus 35 G Corp. There's some 29 buses queued up. Did they change the color on these? Were they always blue? The Magic Entertainer asking the real questions. Do I have boots on? I got these things. Whatever you want to call them. Neon Tom thinks they changed the color of them as well. Yeah. I think that's new. So this is Exhibition Place, where they hold the Canadian National Exhibition every year, except last year and the year before. They better hold it this year. It's been 2 years since I got to win the Guess Your Age game. Bevy YHZ to go towards a hot drink or some hand warmers. Thank you, Bevy YHZ, for the super chat. And Jeanette for a gallon of hot chocolate with a splash of your choice of hooch. Oh, you're using the old funny dog vocabulary. Thank you, Jeanette. And Bevy, thank you for supporting a dumbass walking around in... Actually, what temperature is it right now? According to my phone, it's not that bad. It's not going to focus, but it says -8, but it feels a lot colder than last night when it was -17. And we hit some pretty fierce wind. It's -16 with the wind chill. There is the Prince's Gates. Mr. $10 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Thank you very much. Not the Princess Gates, the Prince's Gates. And they were built back in the days of Pangea. So we're gonna head over to the Bentway. So here's Lakeshore Boulevard and Coronation Park just to the south. This is Strawn Avenue right in front of me, and you can take that up to Trinity Bellwoods at Queen Street. Across the street there is one of the city's respite centers. Let's hope that they've got a nice warm heating system going on in there. Headless Chicken says, yeah, it's been snowing lightly on and off all day. On 2 different occasions, I looked out my window and saw a fair bit of snow. I threw a pair of pants on, well, warmer pants, my jacket, got all my gear, and then it was snowing very lightly, and then 5 minutes it wasn't snowing. And that happened twice. I was gonna get out and do a video, but no such luck. And this will take us up to Manitoba Avenue, or Drive on the left. And at the start of the video, I was on Manitoba Drive. I could have just walked this way, but for some reason, I wanted to go check out BMO Field in that area. There's a 509 streetcar. Brad Palmer, $5 Tuesday, still a thing? I don't know, but I appreciate it, Brad. Thank you very much. Thank you. I bought some super warm gloves last year, and I'm kind of regretting not bringing them with me. Look at that, your speed, 45. So here's the Bentway on the right. Oh, it's kind of nice under here. Just gonna sit down for 1 second. Try to blow the old nose so you guys don't hear it. Well, I guess since I'm not wearing my microphone, it'll be a little less. All right. Gloves going back on. Okay, my gimbal was like, stop using me in this weather, please. So I am underneath the Gardner Expressway right now. There's a look at the CN Tower. Anybody skating? We're gonna find out. Mark H, $5 Tuesday is still a thing. There you go, Brad Palmer. Mark H answering your question via Super. Thank you. The rumble of some trains going by. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to see the skating from up here because they've fenced off a big area up to the right. Last year you could walk right up to it, but this year they're doing some work. So let's go where I'm sure they don't want us to. Whew, that's a pretty good jump. Can my cold old knees handle it? Yep. So the skating trail is straight ahead here. Johnny Strides, I missed a super chat from Analog Man for $4.49. Thank you, Analog Man, for the 449 pounds. I apologize for missing it. I can't scroll up and see anything missed. And thank you, Supermod Yogi. Sorry. I stupidly started to take my gloves off. Reset. So who is skating? Possible. Okay guys, I'm gonna mute the sound for just a minute. Yes, it's muted due to the music they're playing. Sorry guys. Rob Mahoney, tell us where the bodies are buried, Johnny. Our families need closure. All right, Rob, thank you for the super chat, Rob. I'm gonna remute again just for a minute. Sorry guys, I don't feel like handing over all my ad revenue to the folks at Boniem. I think that's who they're playing now. This is a song my parents used to play whenever we were going on a road trip or anything. I think it's permanently burned into my memory. This and what is it? Rah Rah Rasputin? Okay, I'm gonna go close one more time. we're back. So I am heading east on Fort York Boulevard. This will turn into Bremner Boulevard. I'm not sure the exact route I'm going to take. And if you're just tuning in, I apologize for the jankiness of the audio. My iPhone is not cooperating with both of my microphone setups that I have. Yes, it's an iPhone. Or should I say, unfortunately, it's an iPhone. So coming up is Bathurst Street. Godwin wondering if there's any hardcore outdoor diners. I think it's more like, are there any pseudo outdoor dining setups? I've seen a few where it's pretty much indoors. It's just a fully enclosed tent with heaters inside. So if you eat at one of those places, I don't think you're hardcore. They do seem to be fewer and further between this season. And what I want to do is be on the south side of Fort York here. It'll give us a better view of the tower. And this is the right time of night to be making this walk. With the lights the way they are. There's a canyon from Old Fort York on the left. It's pointing the wrong way. It needs to keep those pesky Americans out. There's a combined effort between what were then Canadian nationals, British nationals, and native forces joining together to fend off the Americans. Entered City Place. This is a huge residential development. I think the biggest in Canada by a single developer. That's Vancouver-based Concord Addicts. I personally rather dislike these large master planned communities. Why are you honking? What a jackass. Does he expect this car to like run over the person honking their dog? I'll try to keep the CN Tower in frame. Funny hot. Can we do it? Yay, I did it. Might be this might be Instagram worthy. There's a big park on the right. Canoe Landing. It's part of City Place. There's a bar called Hunter's Landing. Harjot says the Raptors and Leafs are playing tonight. I hope they're not playing each other. I am guilty at not at all following either sport this winter. If I weren't marching to the station, I would have stopped and spent some time in that park. I'm going to keep my eyes on the prize. Richard Bishop says, must have tea. Oh, courtesy of Jeanette, we'll be having something a little more fun than tea pretty soon. Seems like there should be lights at this intersection. Kind of big and busy. One of those things you don't realize when you're wearing a hood versus when you don't is every time I try to look to my side, my eyes just dart into the side of my hood and I can't see shit. You can look straight ahead pretty good though. You kind of have to turn your body with your shoulders just to look to your side when you're wearing a big hood. I guess that's the advantage of wearing a tight hood like Ken does. It hugs the head nice and tight. And here is Spadina. A very light dusting of snow right now. Here's a look to the south towards the lake. Indian and Pakistani halal cuisine. And this is still part of City Place on the left. And I think this is where the signature tower was originally supposed to be. It's still going to be very tall, just not quite as originally planned. There's the Toronto Skydome. And their owner, who shall remain nameless, is going to be putting about $200 million into that facility to upgrade it. They chose that over tearing it down and building a purpose-built baseball stadium. The taxpayers paid $500 million for the Skydome, and they bought it for around $20 million. So when I crossed Spadina, Fort York Boulevard changed names and became Bremner Boulevard. And it'll change once more at York Street. It'll turn into Raptors Way. So we have a Blue Jays Way, and we have a Raptors Way. And there probably should be an Argos Way, but will there ever be a Maple Leafs Way? I think we all know the answer to that. They have to do something they're incapable of doing to get a street named that. Jeanette, for a fancy donut to go with your spiked hot chocolate. Gotta drive home, take care of Johnny and friends. Thank you, Jeanette, for the super chat for a fancy donut. Thank you, Jeanette. And you can see Ripley's Aquarium lit up in the background. So we are entering what's known as the Southport District. That would be all these towers straight ahead. Don't be mistaken, they are not as tall as the big ones in the financial district. But this alone is bigger and taller than a lot of major American cities alone. Just this section here of the Southport District. And for that matter, other major Canadian cities. Although that doesn't make it better, as those are mostly just classic Toronto glass boxes. Still, the young Johnny would be geeking out at Toronto right now. I was a huge fan of skyscrapers, still am, but I used to love watching them get built. I watched Scotia Plaza get built and BCE Place from my parents' or my grandparents' balcony up on Chichester, just north of St. Clair and Bathurst. There is the rec room on the right. It's a large Dave and Buster style facility that would not be open right now. And even though it's freezing and it's a Tuesday evening, normally this area would be still rather crowded, but not tonight or any night anytime soon. There's Ripley's Aquarium. And a look up at what was once the tallest freestanding structure on planet Earth. Just ever so slightly taller than the Austin Kino Tower in Russia, which caught fire. Survived. Although that tower is quite ugly. This one's actually pretty good looking. There's Ripley's. Liam is asking, can I play GeoGuessr? I've played that before. And it's more of a Johnny Stumbles kind of streaming activity. All right, Mike Landry, have a good night. So, Lake Ontario, just to the south. And the financial district is just to the northeast. And if I wanted to, I could actually walk from here all the way to Union Station through the path, but there's no fun in that. Not sure why that car just flashed me. Okay. There I am. We're going to be heading on up to Front Street in a moment. We got 15 seconds. So we've got a very light snowfall going on. And straight ahead is Scotiabank Arena. So this walk will have taken us past the three biggest Toronto sports venues. BMO Field, home of the Toronto Argonauts, Toronto FC, and...
What's up, Johnny?
Oh, hello.
Fans from the Bahamas, man.
Do you want to be on camera?
Doesn't matter.
All right, hello.
Fans from the Bahamas, man. We watch you all the time.
From the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Are you just visiting here?
Yeah. Somehow we was watching the live and see you coming down, so we said if you go up, we might buck you.
What brings someone from there here in January?
The same thing that brings you guys from here to there.
To get what we can't get?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry everything's closed, but
It's okay, man. It's good to see you, though.
make the most of it. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Cheers. There's some very friendly people. They're here from the Bahamas. Welcome to Canada. There's Scotiabank Arena. Straight, but I think I'm going to go north on York here. You know what though? They would have the same longing for this kind of weather as we do for theirs. I totally get it. And straight ahead is Jurassic Park and Maple Leaf Square. And this is York Street. in a minute. Of the mask out. Here we are on Front Street. That's York Street on the right and the start of University Avenue on the left. And it looks like they took down the skating surface that was here. And I'll look back at the CN Tower, and you know what? I think this is going to be it. I'm going to go warm up in the subway station. So thank all 675 of you for tuning in right now, and everyone else who tuned out, I guess. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to everyone who sent a super chat. Just a reminder, I do have a merch store at strideswag.com. There's a link to that in the description. I have channel memberships and Patreon memberships available if you want to support what I do. If not, just hit the like button. That'll do. Only if you actually liked it. I apologize for the jankiness of the audio. I tried 2 different audio sources, 2 different lightning connectors, and both of them were rejected by the iPhone. So it is not a fan of the cold weather. Hopefully that's it. If not, I guess I'm taking this back to Apple to get another board replacement. And tomorrow morning will be a very cold walk on the channel. 9 a.m. I'll premiere it, so if you want to chat and hang out, join in on the fun. And you can head over to Johnny Stumbles, my second channel, if you want to continue chatting. I won't be there, but some people will. And there's a 24/7 live stream going on that channel. All right, time to go get warm. Taxi's turning in here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay warm. And the CN Tower just went dark for a second. And I will catch you in the next one.